All right, so this is gonna be a very different kind of change of pace for you guys. I never really thought I would be making a car modification video. I traded in the Tacoma that you guys have all seen before, and I picked up a new to me 2018 Tundra, which I'm very excited about. So much more room than the Tacoma. The problem is there are quite a number of cosmetic modifications I want to make just to make it look better, because right now it looks very stock and grandpa-ish, and we need to take care of that. If you guys are interested, I'll make a whole series of videos. Every time I do one, I'll film it. So the first thing, what we're gonna focus on today is I got LED tail lights, because all of the lights on this truck, even though it's a 2018, for whatever reason, every light is an incandescent bulb. So I want to switch all the lights over to LED. So today we're going to focus on the tail lights, switching those over to LED, and then the third brake light we're going to switch over to LED. First of all, let's see what they look like at nighttime, and then we'll switch these out, and then I'll show you what these look like at nighttime. I know it is pitch black and you guys cannot see anything out here, but that is exactly the point. So let's see what these tail lights and third brake light look like at night. Oh, come on. Don't be beeping the whole time. All right, so there are just our headlights and rear lights. This is our brake lights. You can see pretty bright, but doesn't really look all that great. We'll do left blinker, right blinker, and then the light in the cab, or not in the cab, in the bed light, so that you could see in your bed if you were going to do anything like do any type of work or strap something down in the dark. You can see your load. This is actually not horrible, but you can see it's that disgusting yellow color, which I hate. With the new one, where it's going to be LED, hopefully it's much brighter and also not yellow. So, I gotta show you the reverse lights, which are also not that bright. So let's turn that off, and let's go into reverse. And it's beeping because the truck's not running. The reverse lights, I can tell you, especially whenever I look at the reverse camera, you can kind of see where you're going and what you're doing, but actually let's do this. Can we act like I've never driven before? Yeah, okay, so without any of the lights on, that's the reverse lights. I can kind of see where I'm going through the camera, but not very well. It's just kind of mediocre at best. So I'm hoping that there will be a big improvement there. All right, so here's the brake light. Oh, it goes this way. Here's a brake light that we are going to be using to replace the stock one. Now, I've already got this stock one out. It's just sitting in there, because I want to show you what I had to go through to get it out. Whenever I watched all of the videos, because I watched like 100 videos on how to do this, but apparently there's a difference between the 2018 models and somewhere between 2019, 2020, somewhere in there, they changed the design of these, and I was not aware. I thought that from the 2014 to the 2021, they were all the same, because that's what a lot of the videos said, was that this light will fit 2014 to 2021. So you would assume that all of the lights would be the same. So in all of the videos, they take out the screws, and then they pop out this lens cover, and then there's just clips that hold on the light and that you can pull the light out. Well, guess what? That's not the case with this one. You have to take the screws out, you pop the lens cover off, and then you have to go on the inside. That's why this window is open. You have to climb on the inside of the truck, break free the entire roof liner, and then reach blindly up inside the roof liner to these two holes where you have to reach up in there with a ratchet, and the holes go back this way so that you can undo a bolt. And whenever you undo that, oh, it's already stuck again. So you undo that, and then you can take it out, because it's held in with these two like studs right here. So you have to reach up in the roof liner blindly and get a socket, because your roof liner's here. So you got to reach up in there and then get a ratchet on, like backwards. It's a giant pain. I thought this was going to take about 5 minutes to change. It's been 2 hours, because you have to break your wrist essentially to get up in there and get on the bolt. So that's been a disaster. I'll show you the inside. Actually, I'll try to show you from in here. So this is your roof liner. You have to peel this back, and then, I know you probably can't see. And then right here is your roof liner. You have to break free these clips, and then right there, and then right up there is where you have to stick a socket in to try to get to the bolts that are up here. So, a disaster, as you can imagine. All right, so I've got one side on. It actually wasn't too bad. Maybe because now I have a little bit of experience. But I'm gonna give, if you guys are doing this, I'm gonna give you a little tip that you probably already know. Whenever you're trying to get a nut into a tight spot, and you put it on there, and then, you know, if you go too far or whatever, it's gonna fall out and you're gonna drop it. So I'm just using an alcohol pad because it's what I have, but you can use a piece of paper towel or anything. Put it over top of your socket, and then put your nut on top of that, and then you can press it in there, and then now it's not gonna fall out, and then now you can shimmy it around, wiggle it, move it, whatever. You don't have to worry about losing the nut in there and then going back and trying to figure out where it is. So just a quick tip, that helps a lot. All right, there you have it, it's in. So I'll give you a quick little preview, but I'll show you more at nighttime. So here is the bed lights. You can see nice white, bright, and brake lights. Much better. All right, so now that the third brake light took 10 years, it's pretty much dark, but we got a little bit of light we can work with. So to do the brake lights, it should just be 2 bolts, and we pull it out, and it should be plug and play from there. But the third brake light was also supposed to be easy, just plug and play, and you know, no big deal. I'm sure to get this brake light out, I'm probably gonna have to like pull the engine and the transmission or something to get it out of there. One bolt. Oh, it feels loose already. That might be a good sign. Okay. You gonna come right out? Ooh. Look at that. I am actually shocked. So now we just gotta disconnect the harness. What are the odds that it really is just plug and play? Okay. I'll take that. So here is the tail light that we will be replacing it with. Much better looking. Much more modern. Might have to cut, I think I need to cut that zip tie potentially. Maybe not. It also came with this little piece, which I believe, I'm sure I'm gonna be wrong, but I think this is only for a certain year model, and I don't think mine takes it. I'm sure whenever I plug all this up and then everything is all screwed up and it doesn't work, then I'll know. I'm already kind of confused because I have three wires that all look pretty much the same, and on here, oh, maybe I don't. Maybe I'm an idiot. So maybe that goes there. This one probably goes here. And maybe this third one is unused. Maybe. I mean, there's not a plug for it. Or is there? Is that the plug? Okay, that's cool. So if I unplug if I unplug this one, then I can connect this one. That's a joke for all of you that don't get it. All right, let's just gently set this in here. We're not gonna bolt it down yet. I'm just gonna set it right here. do a little function check. Okay, we got our lights. Do we have blinker? Oh, we gotta. Oh yeah, so it comes stock on the, I don't know how well you can even see that, but it does it sequentially. So it doesn't just blink, it has a sequential mode. We got brakes. Okay. What about reverse? Oh wow. We got reverse. And it's way brighter too. Okay, that's awesome. So I think we're good to go. I'm gonna button this up, do the other side, and then we'll take a look at all of them. I was gonna say in the complete dark, but it's already the complete dark. So I'll just button them up and then we'll take a look at them. Well, here I am at, I don't know, I think it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, suffering the consequences of my own actions. You remember this piece that I showed you? That I said this wasn't needed and that I think it's only that you only use it for like particular models? Well, I think I figured out what that's for. And if you remember, I tested both of these taillights after I put them in and everything worked fine. The mistake I made was I tested them using the hazard lights, not the blinkers. Let me show you the difference. This is with the hazard lights on. I don't know how well you can see that. So you can see that it does like a sequential type of turn signal instead of just blinking. That's all fine and dandy. That's what I want. Now let me show you just the turn signal. Wait a minute, hold on a minute. Am I going crazy? What's going on here? Am I losing my mind? I'm absolutely losing my mind. So earlier, I went for a little test drive, and whenever I would turn the blinker on, it wouldn't work right. And instead of doing the sequential turn signal, I would turn the blinker on and it would just blink like super fast and super crazy. Just like it would, just like a normal headlight would, or a normal turn signal would if you had like a busted bulb. It like blinks real fast. Okay, now I'm confused. I was gonna show you that it was blinking real fast, then I was gonna tell you that most likely this is this is like a resistor to make this work right. So now I guess I have some investigating to do. Okay, so only when the truck is running does it do that. Now it blinks really fast. Yeah, and the other one does the same thing. Okay, let's take the headlight out, put that thing on, and then I guess see if that makes a difference. That makes me more confused now than I was to begin with. I'm just gonna assume that there's something I don't understand and that it needs this, and I'll put it on and everything will be fine and dandy and great and everybody's gonna be happy. That's not, oh, that's just the clip, okay. Maybe it plugs into here. Okay, I don't know exactly where, I guess we could zip tie that to something. Let's just set that just like that for now. Okay, 4 ways, working exactly the way they're supposed to. Okay, yeah, now with the truck running, that works the way it's supposed to. So just putting one of them on has fixed both sides. I'm so confused. Okay, so I'm gonna put both of them on just to be safe because I don't fully understand what's happening here. How does putting it on one side fix everything? I guess maybe the system in general needed a resistor, but that doesn't really make sense because left turn signal and the right turn signal are separate. I don't know. I'm gonna put it on both, and then we should be good. And then I'll show you guys all the lights in the nighttime, reverse lights and all that stuff, and let you see the finished product. All right, here we go. Here's the lights at nighttime, pitch black. First of all, let's do the cargo light for the bed. So you can see a nice white light, not that disgusting yellow, way brighter. You can actually see what's going on back here. And not only that, it actually lights up a good portion. You know, if I lower the bed, it actually lights up a good portion of what all is behind me. So you could even turn that on as like an extra reverse light if you needed to. So then you got brake lights. You can see that third brake light, all those lights together, extremely bright. It really, people are gonna know you're stopping. Right turn signal, left turn signal, 4 ways. I love that sequential, or whatever you call it, turn signal. I think that's awesome. All right, now reverse lights. All right, I'm gonna let off the brake for a minute just so you can see just the reverse lights alone. That's bright. I mean, you can see everything. And then the reverse lights in combination with the bed light, I mean, there's nothing you can't see. All right, so that puts the end to the tail lights and the third brake light. Much more of an adventure than I thought it was gonna be. In the next episode, we will be replacing these disgusting halogen headlights with new LED lights. So, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoy truck content, let me know in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.